To video lecture series on subject serving. Today we learn the topic curve, in that setting out linear and angular methods. As we see in previous lecture, simple circular curve and their parts such as rear tangent, forward tangents, deflection angles, point on the curves, then length of the long chord, length of the long chord, curve, length of the curve. So, these are the different elements of the simple circular curve having the only one radius. So, in this lecture we see the offset of the different methods of setting out the simple circular curve such as linear and angular method. So, one by one we see the various methods used for setting out the curve. First is the linear, second is the angular. The following are the sum of the linear methods used for setting out the simple circular curve. First is the offset from long chord, second successive bisection of the chord, third offset from the tangents, perpendicular or radial offset, offset from the chord produce. So, first we see the offset from the long chord. Let AB and BC are the two tangents meeting at the point B. So, let this AB and BC are the two tangents meeting at point B with the deflection angle phi. So, this angle is called as phi. The following data is required for setting out the curve. The tangent length is calculated according to the formula, as we know that tangent length TL, that is tangent length T to L, R tan phi by 2. So, this T1, T2, this is L. So, total length is calculated R tan phi by 2. Tangent point T1 and T2 are marked. The length of the curve is calculated according to the formula pi r phi by 180. So, this is the CL curve length, that is why it is the CL is written. TL is nothing but the tangent length. So, pi r phi by 180. Already we see in the elements of the parts how this can be calculated. Okay. Then the chainage of T1 and T2 is found out. So, T1 and T2 is found out. The length of the long chord is calculated. This L, total L is calculated by L is equal to R sin phi by 2. Okay. The long chord is divided into two halves. So, this total length is divided this half and this half. Okay. So, this total length is L. So, this is divided into two half, the left half and the right half. Here the curve is symmetrical about the both the half. So, in this direction half and this direction is half, both the have symmetrical half. The mid ordinate, this OO, this from E to D, that is OO, is calculated as follows. OO is equal to DE. OO is equal to DE. It is a verse sign of the curve. Already we know that verse sign of the curve is can be found out by R in bracket 1 minus cos phi by 2. Okay. Then again OE is equal to R. OE. So, this is O. Remember that this point is the center of the curve O. So, O to E distance, this is nothing but R, as we know that starting from this. So, this is OE. So, remember that this is the O, this point is we called as O. So, OE is here written is OF, not OE. This is OE is equal to R and OD, O to D. So, the distance is what? OE minus OO. OE is nothing but the R minus O, this distance OO, that is why it is a mid ordinate. Then from triangles OT1 D, O, T1 and D. So, in this triangle, if I mark these triangles, so in these triangles OT1D, what is OT1 square, OT1 square. So here is the right angle. OT1 square is the hypotenuse OD square plus T1 D square. So what is OD? OD is nothing but the OT1 is equal to R, and OD already OD O to D. We have to find out OD is equal to R minus mid order, that is O suffix O bracket square plus T1D, that is a half, that is L. Total length is T1 T2, T1 D T2, as we know that T1 D T2, that is total length is L, length of the total length of the core, but if add divided into half, that's why T1 D is equal to L by 2, that is L by 2. So put these all the value R, or you have to R minus O suffix O is equal to R square minus L by 2 bracket square, then mid ordinate is equal to in under root of R square minus L by 2 bracket square. So thus mid ordinate can be calculated by using this formula. So this formula, okay. Next, so just I rub this, so you have to better understand. Considering the left half of the long chord, the mid ordinate O1, O2 are calculated at a distance nothing but consider, we know that O, you can calculate it OO, okay. Then let considering the left half, so we have to consider this left half, or mid ordinate O1, O2 are calculated. O1, for example, let this is O1 at a distance x, x2 from the D to the tangent length to point T1. Let considering say this part is okay. So let considering this part is, let consider it O1, considering the left half the O1, for example this is O1, small O1 in this direction, are the calculated at a distance x1, okay. So this is at a distance so remember that, see previous, okay. So let O1 at a distance of x1 taken from the D towards the tangent, okay. Let P be the point at a distance, let this point we call it as PV. So let P be the points, this P, this is the P point at a distance x from the D, then PP1, the PP1 is OX, you have to written as OX is required ordinate, a line P1 P2, this P1, where is P1, this is P1, and P2, this P1, this line P1 and this line is P2, is drawn parallel to the T1 T2. So drawn parallel to the T1 T2 from the triangle OP1 P2. O, here is the O P1 P2, O P1. So this point is P1, you remember that this point is P1, O P1 and P2, this is the P2, okay. Then OP1 square is equal to OP2 square plus P1 P2 square. So this is the, remember that this point is P2, okay. Remember this point is we called as P2. So OP1 square, that's why this is OP1 square, OP2 square, this is a right angle triangle, OP2 square plus P1, this is the length is P1 P2, okay. So what is OP1 square is nothing but the R square, OP2 square, OP2. So this length OP2, how you can calculate OP2, that is nothing but the R minus O mid ordinate O plus OX square, okay. this distance is O to D. What is OD? OD distance, we have to know that in previous test this this distance is what? OD is what? OD is R minus O suffix O square. That is why here is R minus O suffix O plus OX plus distance OX. So this distance is OX bracket square plus X square. What is P1 P2 is X, total distance is X, where OPT is here written, OP2 is written. So just put the value and find out the OX. So at a distance of OX, we have to find out the OX is nothing but the under root of R square minus X square minus R minus O0. Okay, O suffix O. So the ordinate of the left are similar to these obtained from the left. Okay. Then successive bisection of the chord. Let I rub this. Okay. In this method, points on the curve are located by secting the chord and erecting the perpendicular at the midpoint. So we know that at a midpoint CD. Okay, so CD, what is the length of CD is R minus, if you see that CD is R minus R cos phi by 2 is equal to, if you take the R common, R in bracket 1 minus cos phi by 2, length D1 be the, let D1 be the middle of T1C, let D1, so this is the middle, this point is the middle, is the point, this is the midpoint of the this point. Okay, then of a point T1C, then perpendicular offset C1 D1. So if you take the perpendicular offset C1 D1, this length C1 D1, so total length is what? We have to know total length of CD, C T1 or CD. What is this CD length? So C1D is R minus 1 cos phi by 2, here is R minus cos phi by 2, because this is the at the middle, C1D1 is the at the middle. Then C2D2, C2D2, this is the half, again C2D2, this is the half of the C1D1, that is why here is a phi by 4, here is the, it is half, that is R minus cos phi by 8. So using the symmetry, you can know the successive bisection of the chord of all the points. So in this way, the two methods, long chord methods, offset from the long chord and successive bisection of the chord. Thank you for watching this video. If you have any doubts, we have to clear our discussion section.